What's up guys, Phoenix here, and this video is one that I'm really happy to be making right now because my boy Edgar has top 16'd ARG Providence 2016. Now, Top Cut hasn't been played out yet. That will be played out tomorrow as of the time of me filming this video, but Edgar has placed 3rd place after Swiss, so I do not know what his final standing is going to be, whether or not he loses in top 16, top 8, top 4, or even goes on to win the event. I have no idea at this point. I'll update the title when it happens. But ultimately, he has gotten a 3rd place Swiss finish, taking 1 loss in Swiss and then drawing the last round being round 8 and ending up in 3rd place. He played Blue Eyes. I spoke to him for a little bit through Facebook because we are friends, and I've met him actually through this channel. We met at YCS Atlanta 2014, and we've just been off and on talking to each other ever since. We always just share little neat ideas with each other whenever they come up and stuff like that. But ultimately, he has played Blue Eyes at this event, and it's not quite as standard as you would expect because it is playing 6 copies of hand traps. But ultimately, let's just jump into it. I asked him some questions about how his matchups were and stuff like that, and what he liked, what he didn't like, and I'll be going over that as the video draws to its conclusion. But anyway, his deck list, as you can see on screen, is triple Blue Eyes White Dragon, triple Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, 2 Dragon Spirit of White, triple Sage with Eyes of Blue, triple the White Stone of Ancients, 1 the White Stone of Legend, 3 Effect Veiler, and 3 Max C, electing to max out on all 6 of the good hand traps this format. Really just kind of sets this deck apart from the standard Blue Eyes variants we've been seeing over the past, few weeks that people try to play this deck. Most people play 1 Veiler because it's searchable, they'll play 2, and Max C is usually something you don't see too often, but he decided to play all 6, just say, fuck it, we're going, we're doing all of it. But anyway, spells, 1 Soul Charge, triple Trade-In, triple the Melody of Awakening Dragon, triple Return of the Dragon Lords, 2 cards of Consonants, 1 Silver's Cry, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Dragon Shrine, 2 Pot of Desires, and Vanity's Emptiness rounding out as his 41st card in the deck. Now for the extra deck, 1 Dante Traveler of the Burning Abyss for the Ghost Winter and Reaper Cherry thing, 1 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, the Pain Gainer and 7 Cents package to go along with it, 1 number 23 Lancelot, 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy, and then 1 number 46 Dragulon because this card is actually great in mirror matches. And then his synchros were Black Rose Moonlight Dragon and Michael, to be gotten off of Spirit Dragon, obviously. 1 Stardust Spark Dragon, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, 2 Azure Eyes, and 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons. Now his side deck, 1 Lava Golem, 1 Gamma Seal, the Seatoro Kaiju. These cards were great in his account. Lava Golem specifically because, it hits 2 monsters bypassing the normal summon. It's typically something that's very easy for you to do in this deck, and if they're ever dead, they are just trade-in targets at the end of the day. 3 Ghost Reaper, 2 Swords of Concealing Light. He said that this was for the mirror, and just any other like Soul Charge deck and Floodgate monsters like Vanity's Fiend, Majesty's Fiend. You can just put them face down, and specifically against the Blue Eyes mirror, if they have boards of Spirit Dragons face up, if you activate this, they can sure chain their Spirit Dragon to go into Azure Eyes, but the Azure Eyes has to activate on a new chain anyway, so it would be flipped face down at the resolution of it being summoned, and then Swords of Concealing Light resolving, so it would be flipped face down, and then it wouldn't be able to activate, so that's really cool there. 1 Raigeki, 1 System Down, and 1 Mirror of the Ice Barrier. Now this card I was really confused on until I asked him about it. He said that he sided this in against BA, any deck that makes Beatrice, because if they Farfa on your turn and try to banish one of your things, one of your tuners or your Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon or something, that he could chain this from his hand to the Farfa, and that he would be able to banish 2 cards, and he actually got someone with that during the course of the tournament, just banishing Beatrice's out of the way, and then OTKing through Blue Eyes cards, just doing what Blue Eyes cards do. I thought that was really neat, and it's something that I was completely drawing a blank on until he said it, and then I was like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. But then, the rest of his side deck, triple Mask of Restrict and 2 Mystical Ref Panel, and Ref Panel is something that he seemed to really like as well, since he brings it up multiple times in his round-by-round report. But his round-by-round report, he says round 1 Monarchs 2-0, he OTK'd him, turn 2 of both games. Round 2 BA Monarch 2-0, game 1 Veilered his Terratop and he had no other plays. Game 2 Cherried, he sided in Cherries thinking he was playing pure BA, but then he Cherries him game 2 and OTK'd him on his next turn anyway, so the Monarch portion was practically irrelevant. In round 3, Cosmo Demise, 2-0'd Spirit and Ancient Stone were the MVPs that he says, so White Dragon Spirit of White and the White Stone of Ancients were the MVPs in that matchup. Round 4, BA Monarch, he lost 1-2. He lost game 3 to Anti-Spell. The guy went first, went Anti-Spell, and he had drawn 6 spells going second, and he got Anti-Spelled, so he just lost outright. Round 5, he played Blue Eyes Mirror. He 2-0'd the Mirror with a Ref Panel on his trade-in, and he says it was just game from there. Round 6, Fire King Cosmo. Game 3, he opened Infinity, Dark Lady, and he lava golemed both of them, and that just won the game outright. So nice little interactions there. Round 7. It says he played another Blue Eyes mirror, and he 2-0'd that mirror, and it was just due to ref panel again. And then round 8, he played against Jake Finney with BA, who ended up getting second in Swiss. And Jake Finney won game 1, and then he won game 2 in time, drawing the match, winning with a Harbinger Spirit Dragon with Vanity in time. And so I asked him, any card you wish you had played, how was Pot of Desires, anything you wish you didn't play. He said he only resolved Desires 3 times, and all 3 were amazing, and that he won every single time because of Desires. His main deck he was very happy with, probably take out Swords from side for Flying Sea maybe. And he said, I took your advice and took out the Dark Matter engine and put in Gimmicky Puppet and won versus Blue Eyes, because he goes first turn Dark Matter, I Puppet him for 4,000 and then 7 cents per game, because you can just make Pain Gainer on top of the Gimmick Puppet and stuff like that. So, yeah. There's just multiple different things that just happen here. And so, let's see, this is the rest of this conversation, just me asking him what Mirror was for, and yeah, he says Mirror was for against BA decks when they try to Farfa you, and he said Beatrice tried to disrupt my play with Farfa, and I chained it and banished his 2 monsters, and then OTK'd him with Silver's Cry and Gospel of Revival. So, I was like, yeah, it sounds like you got him. But yeah, so this is his entire deck list. Like I said, I had no idea whether or not he is going to go any higher than top 16 or not, and I will update the title when he does do so, when he finally finishes in whatever spot he's going to finish in. I hope he goes all the way and wins. I hope that he just does everything right. His deck list name on ARG is hilarious. He says, the deck list name is I really just signed up for unlimited side events, and he ends up getting top 16, so pretty cool. It looks like a lot of thought went into it, and all that sort of nonsense. I'm a really big fan of how this deck looks. I'd probably just for my own personal reasons probably shave out 1 card just to make it 40, just because 1, I don't like how it looks on screen just with these 3 spots just open. It's a very OCD reason, I know, but I don't know. I might slice a card out just to make it 40 and then play it for some videos, or I might just play it as is. Who knows? But I do definitely want to play this list because I am always trying to play Blue Eyes lists, and this one looks like one of the better ones I've ever seen. Specifically because it is playing all the cards I want it to be playing, and then it's also playing hand traps that just maximize what this deck is good at, and that is putting oppressive boards out and making your opponent have to crack them, and cards like Valor and Maxi are just really shine in those situations. But anyway, as always guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the deck in the comments down below, all that sort of nonsense as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Twitch, Facebook, and a playlist with my background music in it and stuff like that if you want to check those out. That's what they're there for. Use them to the best of your ability and whatever you want to use them for. Just keep it clean and keep it kosher, whatever you do to my Facebook pages. But other than that, that is it for this video. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about the deck in the comments down below. Congrats again to Edgar. Really happy for you, man. Hope you go all the way. And as always, guys, take care.